Hello there and welcome to How Would the DCLA characters play Five Nights at Freddy's? You may think this sounds like a really random video. Were you just bored? And the answer is no, I wasn't bored. I made this because it needed to be made. Alright, so I made a tire list with different tires, as you can see. Editing me here. No, you can't see anything, it's blurry as fuck. And I did not see how blurry it was before I saw the recording. So it's gonna be blurry text from the tire list all video. So I can just read them in order right now from top to bottom. So like at the top it's Beat 2020 mode, and it's plays not scared, plays terrified, watch other people play, more invested in the lore, more interested in the lore, likes the aesthetic but not the game, keeps dying on night 1, and then it's doesn't know FNAF. Down here, if we scroll down a bit, we can see all these characters from the 3 DCLA shows. And if you are like a DCLA fan, then you know that there are more DCLA shows than these 3, but these 3 shows are the ones that are famous internationally and is able to be seen by people internationally. So I think that we should just begin immediately. Alright, so what I am thinking is that we're just gonna put the characters as they are in the order here, and these photos are of different quality. The Violetta pictures are of the highest quality because most of them I could just find promo profiles of. I could find the profiles of the other shows too. It was just that they were in completely other sizes, so I had to get a little creative. Anyway, let's start with Gaston, is it? Yes. Gaston, I would say is an average FNAF player. He just plays the game. He's not particularly scared. He just plays the game. He's not the best at it, but he's pretty good. He's average when it comes to FNAF. Alright, so the next one on our list seems to be Federico, and not to like bully him or anything, but he would absolutely keep dying on night 1 because he has like that confidence of, he thinks that he knows the game, but he really does not know how to play, and he like frustrated, like, how do I keep dying? And Celeste, I know her name is pronounced Celeste, but it's easier for me to say Celeste because as a child I read and watched a lot of Babar. So anyway, I think that she's more interested in the lore. I think that she knows about the game and she knows about the lore, but like she doesn't really want to play, but she thinks the lore is pretty interesting, I think. Alright. Leon, I feel like I would say that Leon is another like average FNAF player. He's not really scared. He just plays, and sometimes he loses and sometimes he wins. Alright, so Guillermo, he doesn't know anything, okay? Like, I think like he wants to try to pretend like he knows anything about FNAF, but like he has never played it. I'm sure he's like, I've heard of it, but like he has never played it. He does not really know the story. He's not sure if it's a game or like a cartoon, and he's not sure if he wants to know. So like, yeah. Okay, Diego, honestly, Diego, he plays, but he is terrified. He acts like he's not terrified, but I promise you he is. And like, you may say, this does not really sound like him because he acts all confident. Yeah, he acts all confident. But when it comes to FNAF, he's terrified. Alright? Clement doesn't know any FNAF. No. Helena, I think that if she had played a game when she was younger, I think that she would have liked it, but I don't think she plays it now when she's an adult. But I think that she likes the aesthetic. She's more interested in, she watches other play. I think she watches other play, but I don't think she really plays herself. I do think that she finds the lore pretty fun, but I think that if she wants to play, she can, but she doesn't. Actually, I'm wondering if I should put Diego at plays not scared, because no, let's keep him at plays terrified. Alright, Nico. I am very unsure. I don't care about Nico enough. Alright, I created a new tire called Knows FNAF but doesn't engage. It's purple because purple is a nice color. And that's where we're gonna put Nico, because I feel like he does know FNAF, but like he doesn't really engage with it at all. Ramiro, also, he keeps dying at night one. Everyone knows that Ramiro, he has like this unbelievable confidence, but he always fails. So the thing about him is just like he keeps bragging that he can, but he can't. And like when he dies, he's like, that wasn't my fault, the game is broken. Camila, she plays and is terrified, and she really acts like she isn't terrified, but like somehow she like wins the game, so like she just sits there and screams, and then somehow she wins. And like when she like beats night 5, she's like, how did I die? That's exactly how she would sound. Alright, Loudmilla. I'm sorry. I saw a YouTube video where someone had spelled Ludmilla like Loudmilla, and now that's how I see her. I need help. Anyway, Ludmilla, I feel like she would like play with just like a straight face. Like she just would, I don't know, people would be like, do you dare to play this game? And she's like, oh yeah, sure. And then she like sits there and plays, and like every time there's a jump scare, she's completely unfazed by it. She's like, I have seen worse things. Have you met my mom? Okay. Matteo keeps dying at night 1. I'm not saying that every character played by Ruggiero Pasquarelli is losers that pretend that they know everything but they really don't. Except that's exactly what I'm saying. They're just like their actor. Nah, I'm just joking. Or am I? Jasmine, for me, she's very much likes the aesthetic, not the game, because I can imagine her like making videos about like the best animatronics, or like, actually I think that she really prefers the lore, because like I can see Jasmine really like make a video recapping all of the FNAF lore. Like, wouldn't you want a video where Jasmine just recaps all the lore? I want that. Anyway, Bia, she likes the aesthetic, but not particularly the game. I think like she will draw fan art. She will draw fan art of Freddy and the crew, but she won't play the game. Like, but she will like the designs. Like, I'm pretty sure she will make like human versions of the animatronics and like their clothes and stuff. So I think she can get really creative with the fan art, but like the games, not really her thing. Okay, Carmine, I also think that she knows FNAF, doesn't really engage with it. Manuel, he feels kind of like he's also just likes the aesthetic, but I think he like plays. I think he plays the game, but I'm not sure if he's not scared or terrified. He's like a mix of it. Like, let's have it at not scared right now, but I think that sometimes he's pretty scared. And when he is, he goes to Bia for comfort, and she comforts him, and then she draws him a picture of him daring to play Final Freddy's. She's that kind of girlfriend, like, okay, you were too afraid to play Final Freddy's, so I'm gonna draw you when you dare to play, and then when he sees the picture of himself, he dares to play. I have no idea what I am talking about right now. Anyway, let's move on. Maxi, damn, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, okay? He's determined. I think he will be terrified, but he will do it. He has set his heart to do it. Francesca, I think she exclusively just watches other people play. She will watch Camilla. Now when I think about it, I think like Camilla would be the one who keeps dying at night one. But also I feel like she has like a good luck. Like she thinks that she loses and then it turns out that she wins night and she's like, how? Oh my god! So like let's keep her at place terrified. But Francesca will exclusively only watch other people play. Marco, I feel like he also likes to watch other people play. He's very supportive of Diego, I know for a fact that he is. Nati, she also plays. She is no, wait, hold on. We have to consider the Luti dynamics. I have never said their ship name out loud, help. Anyway, of course, in this relationship, Ludmila is scared as shit, and Nati is too. They are super scared, both of them. But Nati is better at the game than Ludmila, and Ludmila is so mad at her. And then they cuddle every night because they are both scared and they comfort each other. Jam, she likes the aesthetic, not really the game. I feel like she will make designs based on the costumes. Maybe she sews cosplay costumes for everyone. Like if she can, you know, canonically she has made like 6 full outfits to people in one night, so she can absolutely make a bunch of cosplay animatronics to people. Maybe she like makes custom animatronics, because like sometimes I feel like Jam knows people better than they know her, so like she knows what other people would like and no one really knows what she likes. Anyway, Delphi, I don't know if I'm gonna put her in knows FNAF but doesn't engage, or like likes the aesthetic, not the game, because I feel like she could make some videos about it, but like I'm gonna keep her in knows FNAF but doesn't engage, but like maybe she does. Emilia, I think she plays and she's not scared. But she's not like the best at the game, and she's really mad at it because like she wants to be the best and she's not. Pietro, also I think that he likes the aesthetic more than the game. I feel like he would make like a Freddy Fazbear cake. and like, oh my god, look, this spooky cake for like Halloween or something. I just realized now in editing that he really fits likes the lore more Tyre also, because I just remembered that he's a law student, so I think he really would find the whole kidnapping and murder children aspect very interesting. Victor is another character. I think like he knows FNAF, doesn't really engage. I think like he thinks, I think he has watched some Let's Plays, but he hasn't really gotten that interested. Simon, he plays, he's not scared, and like he thinks it's rather fun. I think he and Luna, I think they played together. I'm gonna talk about this a bit more when I come to Luna. I think they play together, and then like they have a bunch of really funny inside jokes regarding FNAF. So like I bet like they have nicknames for the characters. So like every time they see the character, they just call it by their silly nickname instead of like saying the actual name of the character. Because that's my interpretation of how Luna and Simon would play FNAF together, and even when Simon plays alone, I think that he would think about him and Luna's games. Jimmy, my girl, she watches other people play, but she like covers her ears. I'm sure she covers her ears too, but she covers her eyes a lot because she's a little scared. But she does watch other people play. I forgot for a second what his name was, because in DCLA, the male characters are not as interesting every time as the female characters, and I think this has to do with the fact that the DCLA shows are like targeted at young girls, so all the female characters are more interesting. And then all the girls who grew up with the shows turned out to be queer. Anyway, but he's Luan. Luan. Hur fan säger man hans namn? Jag vet inte. Anyway, he doesn't know any FNAF. He doesn't know anything. Once again, I am a fucking fool. Because Luan is a gamer, of course he knows what FNAF is. I guess all I really focused on was the fact that he went to Silicon Valley when he was like anti-technology. So like I focused like, oh, of course he doesn't know because he doesn't like technology, but he should have known about FNAF. But there's a lot of characters already when I'm editing this video where I'm like, why did I put them there? I change my mind very often. Alex, he keeps dying on night 1. He is trying to like have a live stream on his YouTube channel, like, what's up guys, look, it's me, I'm gonna try Final Freddy's. And then like he doesn't really know how to play. And then he always dies, and then he's like, I don't know how to play, I think it's broken, because I'm Alex, and I always win, so this game must be broken. That is my super well done Alex imitation. Nina, more interested in the lore, definitely. I imagine that Nina she will learn everything about the lore. She has her own theories, and like I think she figured out the lore before any big YouTuber figured out the lore. I'm sure like she knows the truth. We don't know the truth, but Nina knows the truth. Pixie! Oh yeah, girl. Pixie, you know it, she's gonna beat 2020 mode. Pixie is a canonical gamer. She will know how to do it. Oh, and then Amber, my darling. Okay, you know, I know exactly where to put Amber. Bam. Alright, okay. Amber is super ambitious, alright? She will beat this game. I am sure that she has beaten like 50-20 mode in Ultimate Custom Night. She won't admit how many hours she has spent trying to master the game, but she will, and she will beat it. She will be so unfazed. She is not scared of the monsters because, like, she's already living a nightmare, God, dear God. When you watch Ambar play Five Nights at Freddy's, you get very unsettled. And you start to wonder if she caused the bite of 87. Draco, he likes the aesthetic, not the game, because he's obsessed with bears. But he's not really into the game. Jerry watches others play, and she's so annoying about it. She will sit there when you play and be like, close the door, put on the mask, wind up the music box, and close the door. Oh my god, there's someone here, there's someone at the door, they're so close to you. Oh my god, they moved, you can't see anything on the camera. Oh my god, they're gonna attack you, they're in a film. And you sit there and hear this, and you're like, how did you get into my house? Get out. Okay. I know that Violetta looks like a gamer with this profile picture, but I want to say that she likes the aesthetic, but not particularly the game, because I feel like if Violetta wanted to, she could write a banger FNAF fan song, but I think that she is on the watch others play tier list. Actually, she needs to be next to Francesca due to reasons. Yeah, I hope she and Francesca huddle together while they look at everyone else play. I think that would be nice. So Napo, I also think like knows Frav, doesn't really engage. I think that he finds it funny to like watch other people play so he can laugh at them. But he's not really that engaged. I forget that she exists. Her name is Eileen. I should know how to pronounce her name. I watched all of Bia, but I don't remember. She doesn't know any FNAF because I don't know her very well. I know she's there. She's there a lot. But I just don't. I don't know her. I should rewatch Bia. I really should. Now, Mara. I also think that she doesn't really engage with FNAF. Actually, she doesn't. Or maybe she's like has a secret interest in FNAF. But like, let's put her here for now. Benicio, I made this tier list for characters like Benicio because obviously Tiago I feel like also like doesn't really no, he doesn't really know any FNAF. I think he's heard of it, but like he sees it like as he's too old. So like that's not my generation, even though the game is not really for a particular generation, but like he feels like it's not his generation, even though people in his generation absolutely loves FNAF. Chiara watches other people's play. She screams. She's a great commentator. She's gonna comment on everything, and it's gonna be really, really funny. Daisy, I think like she also likes the aesthetics of it. I can imagine her like creating choreographed dances for the fan songs. Pedro, I think he plays but is terrified because I have this mental image of him for some reason playing FNAF at Jam and Roller when he isn't serving food. And he gets so scared by a jump scare that he falls off the stage. I don't know why. Tomas, he dies on night one. He is the most loser on night one, and he's he's gonna cry. He's crying. He wets himself. Probably he vomits on the floor, and he's like, I don't want to play this game. This game is so mean to me because I'm too mouse and Broadway. I think like he also watches other people play, and then he laughs at them when they fail, but like he doesn't want to play on his own. I imagine like his friends are like, well, try it yourself then if you think that you're better than us, and he's like, no man, I'm not gonna do that, but you suck at this game. I don't know. Now here we go. Lunita. Oh, that's not a good ankle. Help. I think that Luna used to play the game, and she kept failing. She kept dying on night 1. So now she has been forced to just watch other people play. And the one who banned her from playing was Simon, by the reason being that Luna kept dying on night 1 because she didn't know how to play. And it wasn't like she understood that she needed to close the doors. It was that she wanted the animatronics come in. She thought they were so cute. She wanted them to come into her office. And like when they jump scared her, she like got excited. And was like, oh my god, they jump scared me. Oh, they're so cute. Simon after a while was like, now you just need to sit here and I will play. And now she's his cheerleader, like she always encourages him to invite the animatronics into his office, and he's like, no. Also, I feel like whenever she did play and like didn't close the door, he was like, oh my god, close the door. And then like Amber comes in with like 2 different glasses of drinks because she couldn't decide on one drinks, and like she sips on both of them, and she's like, no, let her die. I want to see her die. Alright, we have one more, and it's Andres. At first I wanted to put him at place, but he's terrified but I think he's too terrified to even play, so he's also just watching other people play. And I think people try to like peer pressure him to play, and he very clearly says, no, I don't want to. And he doesn't have to, but like he feels like a coward for not doing it. But Andres, you should never do anything that you don't want to, okay, honey? And that's the tier list in its entirely. No, I have not forgotten anyone. Good. So, yeah. I think that with some of them, I probably will change my mind in like an hour. And I know that there's probably some character that I have completely forgotten, because every time I list DCLA characters, there's always one character I forget. And there were so many characters that I almost forgot to include in this tier list that like I got reminded of like the last minute of. But so I want to thank you all for watching, and you can make this tier list on your own because I will link to it in the description. And maybe you have completely other opinions than I do, but yeah, we will see each other next time. So yeah, this was a fun video to make. I really wanted to make it, and like I don't really know why, but I just felt like I have to do this, so I did. And now I have done it. So yeah, but take care, and I'll see you some other time. Goodbye.